Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe it is already Black Friday slash Cyber Monday time. Like literally, where has this year gone? I feel like this year truly flew by faster than like any other year. I can't believe it's already this time, but I'm super excited because I'm going to be talking all about the Colourpop Black Friday slash Cyber Monday sale that they are having. So if you guys have never shopped the Colourpop sale every year for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, there is a sale that goes on for a duration of like a week and a half, but they also have doorbuster like different deals every single day. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. I will be telling you guys all of the deals that they'll be having and giving you guys my recommendations for each like category as well. In this time, codes do not work. So my like normal code that you guys usually use will not work during the sale. But if you guys want to support me and help me out, you guys can always use my links. They are affiliate links with Colourpop, and yeah, it just helps me out a little bit for filming these videos. But you don't have to use it, like that's totally fine, I get it. But if you do use it, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Usually every year I will post like the sales each day and stuff like on my Instagram stories. Finally this year I'm ahead of schedule and I can film an entire video, so this probably will be a little bit of a longer video, so grab a snack, grab a coffee, because I'm gonna be talking a lot. And I already talk a lot as it is. So listing all the things down below, all the info, I have like my little guide right here of all of the things that I'll be talking about. So I'll try to pretty much put this list and everything down below for you guys, and I'll link everything. Since there are a lot of products, I'll try not to go too in depth of why I like picked this and like, you know, over explain why I picked each product. Most of these I do have like individual videos for, so next to the product that I talk about in the description box, I'll try to link like the corresponding video. So if you guys need swatches or like just a review or something on it, I'm like most of the things that I'm talking about, if not all of them, have a video. So I guess it comes in handy for me filming literally everything. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into all of these deals. The sale will be starting this Monday, which is November 21st, and it'll go all the way through Wednesday, November 30th, and it'll be 30% site-wide. That sale will go on for that duration of like a week and a half, but there will also be individual sales for like each specific day. So the 30% will be from the 21st to the 30th. And for this sale, that's like site-wide. So I wanted to talk about things that won't be included in like the daily sale. So for the 30% off, things that I do recommend picking up are the Pretty Fresh Complexion Collection. Complexion collection, that's a hard thing to say. These are my holy grails: the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Primer, the foundation and concealer. I use these every single time I do my makeup. That's what I have on my face right now, and it's pretty much what I have on my face 99% of the time when I have a full face of makeup. So I definitely recommend these. If you haven't tried them, you could try them out the first time with 30% off, or if you do use these constantly, this is a good time to restock because they're 30% off. If you guys are wondering shades, I do use either light 45 or light 50 in the foundation, just depending if I have a tan. Right now I have on light 50, and then for concealer I'm always light 45. So some palettes that I do recommend picking up during the 30% off. There'll be sales on the, spoiler alert, on the 9 pans and also on the makeup palettes. So these are the palettes that I recommend picking up that won't be a part of those sales. So I have a couple of the 12 pans. This palette is the Whatever palette. If you guys have been following me forever, you know this is my favorite Colourpop palette literally of all time. This was also the palette that I had in my little collab with them. It is truly my favorite. I love this palette so much. If you have never used it, it is beautiful. It has literally, it's just perfect. It's my perfect palette, and that's why I picked it for like my collab when I had it with them, because if they didn't release this, I'm pretty sure the palette that I would have came up with would have looked exactly like this. This is truly my favorite palette of all time. Another 12 pan palette that I do recommend picking up is the Troublemaker palette. This one just came out recently, but I love this one. It's such a good palette. Oh, the grungy tones. I live for this palette so much. I love it. I do have an entire video on this one as well. The last 12 pan palette I recommend is the Plush Like Me palette. This palette kind of looks like the Whatever palette, but it does have a giant mirror in it, and pans are a little bit bigger. But again, I mean, these are definitely like my favorite type of tones to wear on an everyday basis. So I love this one, and I loved this entire collection. The packaging on this one is beautiful. It has like this velvet design with that gold font and stuff like that. It's beautiful. And then this is technically a 9-pan, but I checked it out on the website right now and it's only available in a set. So I don't know how that's going to work for the sale, but this is definitely a palette I love and I do use this palette quite often. This is the Cherry Crush. It is not available individually anymore. At least I didn't see it on the website. But this is truly one of my favorite 9-pan palettes. I use this so much. I love the red eyeshadows in here. They're beautiful, but it's like it's only available with the palette and the mirror. Hopefully, if you don't have this and you can use the 30% off on it, I definitely would recommend picking it up. And you get like a little mirror with it too, but this palette is beautiful. I love it so much. Lastly, for the 30% off, I do recommend picking up literally any of the Jelly Much eyeshadows. All of them are beautiful. They're one of my favorite formulas. My favorite one is actually not available anymore. Ugh, I'm so sad. But it was Heartthrob and it came with the Lime collection. But one of the other ones that I loved from that collection was Memoir, and this one is still available online. But like I said, any of the Jelly Much eyeshadows, chef's kiss. So those are the things that I recommend that you could pick up during the 30% off that will be lasting for a week and a half. Also on that Monday, there will be holiday vaults that will be launching. I always recommend picking up the holiday vaults. I always think they're a great deal and the 30% will work on top of them. So it makes them even cheaper and a better deal. I don't have those vaults. They haven't released yet or anything and I didn't get sent them, but I did see sneak peeks. So I'll put those pictures right here. It's a Super Shock shadow vault that has 25 Super Shocks in them, and then there's also a little set, and I think they had something similar to this. I don't know if it was last year, maybe the year before, but it's a pressed powder palette vault, and it has 6 limited edition 9-pan palettes in them. They're all pretty monochromatic. They're really pretty, and I love these sets. This is great if you need like gifts for multiple people, or you know, that's a one big gift, and I think it's really good. Like I said, that'll also be part of the 30% off, and those launch on that first day of the sale, which is Monday. So the next sale that they have is on Wednesday, and technically it's not a sale, but there will be mystery boxes available. So if you've ever picked up any of the mystery boxes, they're always pretty good. Like I've gotten a couple of them, and I think they have like a good amount of products, but I will say like the mystery boxes, if you are someone that buys a lot of ColourPop products, it might end up being like products you already have. So just keep that in mind. But I wanted to mention on Wednesday the 23rd, mystery boxes will be on the website. Like we've already talked about Monday and Wednesday, we're going into Thursday the 24th, which I think this might be my favorite sale, but all 9-pan palettes will be $9. That's a steal. I love the 9-pan palettes. I've talked about this multiple times, but the 9-pans are always my favorite. They're just like the perfect palette, perfect size for travel, and it usually has like everything I need in them. I have a few recommendations, but honestly, any of the 9-pans I recommend. But I also want to mention, when I moved, I lost so much makeup. Like I don't know what happened to it. I have a lot of makeup at my old house that I left there that I couldn't bring with me when I moved because it was just so much, but I still have like an entire like Alex drawers full of makeup. So I don't know if some of them are still over there, but of course some of my favorites that I want to talk about are over there, but I'll put pictures of in here if you haven't seen them. But okay, 9-pan palettes that I recommend. My favorite one, the Child palette. I love this palette. It has like the perfect greens, and this is such a good everyday green palette. I love this one so much. It's definitely one of my favorites. I use it a lot. I love every single color in here. It is beautiful, and then it's also it's Grogu on it. Like, are you kidding me? I love it. This is my baby. Okay, the next one that I recommend is Blue Moon. This is I think this might be ColourPop's best 9-pan palette. The pigment in here is absolutely insane. It's my favorite blue palette to ever exist. Of course, that is the one that I cannot find anywhere. I lost it, so I definitely need to pick up a new one. But I have mentioned this 1,000,001 times. This is truly like the best 9-pan, and if not one of ColourPop's best palettes. It is the best blue palette I've ever used. I'll put pictures of it right here. I'll also put the picture of like the first look that I ever did with it that made me fall in love. It is beautiful. Okay, the next palette that I think you should pick up, and this is a great everyday palette. This is Going Coconuts. I love this palette so much. It's beautiful. It's in the nice like plastic hard packaging. Beautiful, perfect everyday palette. This one that I recommend, and this one is always sold out, so hopefully they restock it. I think it's sold out right now on the website, but I'm hoping they restock it for the sale. But Blow and Smoke is hands down one of the best 9-pans. It's this palette right here. My old one has a different name, okay? But we're not gonna show that. This is truly, I use this palette so much. It has my favorite black eyeshadow in here. And if you like grungy, smoky, black smoky eyes, you need this. It is beautiful. Every single shade in here is stunning. And for being like an all like black and gray palette, I do use this palette pretty often. So every single time I need a black eyeshadow, I always use this one. So the next one, again, I can't find it, and I love this palette so much. The Wide and Only palette, beautiful, definitely right up my alley. I'll put a picture of it right here. Stunning, beautiful, amazing. If you love these tones, this is the one to pick up. Next is Just My Luck, beautiful green palette. Again, I'm very consistent with the tones that I like, okay? This is a great green palette. I love this one so much. I love every single color in here. And if you like green eyeshadows, I definitely recommend this one. It's just like you can create so many different looks with this. Surprisingly, even though they all looks like all greens, I can do a million looks, like green looks with this. I love it so much. The last one that I do recommend, Wild Child palette. I love this. If you like more warmer tones, Going Coconuts is definitely more neutral. If you like those more warmer tone, deeper browns, I definitely recommend this one. I got so much use out of this. Every color in here is beautiful, and this, you can do a million looks with this. Perfect for travel. I like to take this one with me anytime I go out of town or anything, because I feel like I can always like grab something in here and just do like a really quick look or something smoky. You can do a lot of things with this. So Wild Child, chef's kiss. I think my next favorite sale is on Friday, and this one is technically Black Friday, the 25th, and this sale is any makeup palette and a brush roll for $40. This is a steal. Like, truly, it's a steal. I mean, I guess because it is Black Friday, this is, I think, the best sale that they're having. I don't know if you can pick from like the different brush rolls, or like if they're gonna release like a special brush roll, but I love the brush rolls. I think they're great for the price, and I use the ones from the brush roll every single time I do my makeup. I think I've had every single one, but the one I've gotten multiples of is the Stone Cold Fox brush roll. I've had 2 or 3 of those, and I use those brushes every single day. So any of the brush rolls are great, but I think the Stone Cold Fox one is my favorite. But okay, so the makeup palettes that I recommend, there's definitely a lot of them now. I have 4, and these were no-brainers. I love the makeup palettes. I think they're great for the money, and if you're a makeup artist, this is also great because you will probably not even need more than like 2 of these. Favorite of all time makeup palette is the Gone Matte. This is truly the perfect palette. It's all matte shadows, so you can do every single look possible with this. There are some cool tones, some like purpley tones, some pinks, some browns, warm tone browns, some peach, like literally it has everything. This is what I have on my eyes right now with like a Super Shock shadow, but this is the best makeup palette. If you're gonna pick up any of them, I definitely recommend this one. It is just amazing, and you can do so many looks with this. If you're a makeup artist, pick this up. I promise you. You will never need like another palette for like mattes. Next makeup palette that I recommend, and this is a new one, but I've been using it so much. Like every time I've been traveling or something, I take this with me. It's amazing. The Matte About You. You can tell there's a consistent thing going on here. I love matte eyeshadows because I feel like you can have matte eyeshadows and like bring like a Super Shock shadow or like just an individual like shimmer or something. But like having all matte palettes are my favorite thing ever. So Matte About You is everything. Everything. There are even some like neutral shades in here. This is why like I said, I've been taking this palette with me to travel. I took it with me to Vegas, like everything. It has pinks in here, these like darker reds to do like a nice like red smoky eye, these darker purples, blues, greens. It is perfect. Perfect. If you're gonna pick up anything from any of the sales, pick these 2 palettes up. Like, and you get a brush roll, and this for 40 bucks. I think the palettes themselves are 40 bucks. I don't even know. So basically it's like getting a brush roll for free. Yeah, they're amazing. These 2, perfection. Next one I do recommend, if you don't want like an all matte palette, but something kind of similar to Gone Matte, Bare Necessities. This is a staple I think that everybody should have in their collection. This was like the only palette I used when I was freelancing. It worked for literally every single photo shoot, wedding, graduation, prom, literally everything. It worked every single time. I never really had to dip into the other palettes I had in my kit. Bare Necessities, I have an entire video. I have a video on all of these, but I used the hell out of this. Like I said, if you don't want something all matte, you do want some shimmers or something, Bare Necessities is like a true staple. When this first came out, I literally didn't even use like another palette. And like I said, if you're a makeup artist, this is perfect. It works on a million different skin tones. There's like so many different looks you can do with it. It's amazing. It has like more matte cream colors. It has a black. It has the deep brown shimmers, reds, purpley plums, like everything, everything, everything. And the last palette that I recommend if you like cool tones, if you're a cool tone gal, Stone Cold Fox. I don't use this palette that often, but when I do want something cool tone, I do dip into this palette. This is beautiful. I know a lot of you guys like those more cool tones and even some more like neutral browns that are in here. Like if you don't like bare necessities, try this one out. It's a little bit more neutral and cool tone. Perfect. Love it. Alrighty, I feel like we're kind of going through these a little fast. Okay, we're good. I'm not talking too much. I have a problem of talking forever. Okay. Next sale, the 26th, this is Saturday. Sale that's happening on this day is the Outside the Liner Vault, which is the like nice little set of all of the cream gel liners. This will be $40. Again, that is a steal. The cream gel liners are one of my favorite products from Colourpop. I use them all the time, and for 40 bucks, that's a steal. There's 20 of them in there. It makes them $2 each. Insane. I don't have that with me here. I keep all my Colourpop cream gel liners in a cup right here next to me in my desk, and I use them every day. Definitely a steal if you use colorful eyeliners and stuff all the time, or if you just want more eyeliners. I definitely recommend picking this up. Sunday the 27th, I think this is another great sale, and I think this might be the one that I talk about the most, so I apologize in advance if this list of recommendations is long. But on this day, all the lip products will be $5. $5, which if you kind of remember, Colourpop lip products used to be $5. I remember the lippy sticks used to be that price very, very many years ago, but okay, we have the sale of $5. I definitely recommend picking up a bunch of lip products if you love them. Lip products are my favorite type of makeup, so I have a lot of recommendations. The first one I want to talk about, this is a newer lip product. I've been wearing this one a lot. Came out with the Troublemaker collection. This is so emotional. This is a Luxe Velvet Lip. Beautiful. Love this color. You guys know the tones I like. This one, I use this every day. Obviously, I don't use this on camera, but the BT21 Luxe Lip Oil, I think this will be a part of it. I don't think it's excluded because it's a collab, but if it is on sale, pick it up. I use this every single day. It's like literally empty. I don't know if you guys can even see. It's literally empty. This is a perfect thing to throw on your lips to add a little bit of color. I literally throw this on, walk out the house, and I feel a little bit more alive. It is a beautiful like pink tint. It's perfect. Perfect for every single day. I wear this constantly. I love it so much that I have like backups of it. I have a lot of lippy sticks here. It's a sale that is, spoiler alert, about lip sets. So if you want some individual lip products, these are the ones I'm recommending. So I have some right here. I use these all the time. So I don't have them right here in my hand to show you because they're probably thrown in some of my tote bags or my purses. So the first one I'm gonna recommend, and this is what I have on my lips right here. Every single time I wear this, I get compliments and always people asking what is on your lips, and that is Ziggy. This is the best lippy stick literally to ever exist. It's released a long time ago and I've gone through so many of these. This is a new one. I literally just went through another one. I just got a new one, but this is what I have on my lips. It's a matte X formula. It's beautiful. It is so comfortable. And like I said, every single time I wear it, I get compliments or people asking what is on your lips. So Ziggy. Next one is Grunge. I don't have that one here with me right now because it's in a purse somewhere. But again, beautiful grungy 90s lip color. Perfect. Love it. Love the formula of that one. Infinite Best. I have that one right here. This is like the perfect dark berry burgundy shade. I love this one. Here's a little swatch of it. It's perfect. Matte X formula. Matte X is the best formula than the lippy sticks, but beautiful. I also have an entire video swatching every single lippy stick from like the big box of lippy sticks. So if you want some more swatches, I'll link that video down below. Next one is 1000%. This I wear so much. It's kind of similar to Infinite Best, but it's a little bit less red and more like on the brownie red side. You guys can kind of see there's a difference. When it's on the lips, I can definitely tell a difference. I can always tell when I'm wearing Infinite Best. It's a little bit more purpley reddish burgundy, while this one has a little bit more of a brown undertone. So Hike House. Hike House is a beautiful like mauve tone. Perfect for like everyday, stunning, love it. And then I have Unreal. This is a beautiful brownie nude Again, this is a perfect everyday color. They look similar, but they're not. I promise they're not similar. This one has a little bit more of a brownie undertone, while this one's more of a mauve. So they're nudes, but they're different types of nudes. I have some lippy pencils. If you don't have the big box of lippy pencils and you just want to pick up some individual ones, I have a lot of recommendations. My favorite one of all time is BFF2. It is the best lip liner to ever exist. BFF3, if you're a little bit of a deeper skin tone but want like a perfect brown lip liner, BFF3 is the one. Control, again, a great brown. This is a dark brown lip liner. Let me do some swatches. I'm sorry, I'm really bad. I'm trying not to make this video extremely long, but here is BFF2. It's perfect. The best lip liner. BFF3 is a little bit of a more darker brown. You can see the difference right there. It's definitely more brown, but it's like more neutral brown. While Control is a darker, warm brown lip liner. You can see the difference right there. I'm gonna speed through these, you guys. Love Bug. This is a great, like terracotta-y red shade. Great for like fall time. Grunge. This goes great with the grunge lippy stick if I had it right here with me, but I use this constantly. And the lippy pencils are so creamy that you can use these all over your lips. This one is grunge. It's the perfect like dark grungy 90s lip color. Then I have On Ice. This is a great burgundy shade. This is a great lip liner for Infinite Best. So there's that one right there. Then I have Bull Chick. Obviously could use an eyeliner, but I like having a specific lip liner so I don't like cross-contaminate something for like my eyes and my lips. This is a black lip liner, and every time I wear black lipstick, I always put this on. Mine is not sharpened, but it's just a black lip liner, okay? Those are the lip liners that I recommend. They are all great. Every single lip pencil is amazing. I love them. And then I have a couple more lip products. I said this was gonna be the biggest category. I have 3 Fresh Kiss lip creams. These actually came out recently and they are actually all from the same collection. I have these shades right here. We have Cornerstone, Call It Quits, and Gone Graphite. These are all beautiful shades of brown. This one is Cornerstone. I love the Fresh Kiss lip creams too. They're so comfortable. And we have Gone Graphite. Again, these are all browns, but this is a different color brown. This one's a little bit more of a warmer brown. This one's more of like a mauve-y brown, if that makes sense. And Call It Quits is a beautiful dark brown. Look at this, you guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful dark brown. And these are so comfortable on the lips. And the last, I love the Fresh Kiss lip line. These are the glossy lip stains. Tutti Frutti is a beautiful like berry shade. It's right here, and this stains your lips and it is so pretty once it leaves like a stain afterwards, and it's great. If you like lip stains, I love this one. Here's all my lip product recommendations. I'm so sorry there were so many, but I knew that one was gonna have probably the most products that I was gonna talk about. Right, next sale is Monday the 28th, and this one's a little crazy. This day all Super Shock shadows will be $2. A lot of my Super Shocks are at my old house. I have an entire drawer of Super Shocks, but unfortunately I couldn't bring that big drawer of makeup over here, so a lot of them are over there. But I do have some of my favorites that I still use like all the time. So the first one, and I'm so happy, I did not realize that they actually, I'm pretty sure they like discontinued this shade. But I guess it was just like in that packaging from the collection, because now I think it's a regular, just staple Super Shock. So I'm so happy because this is my favorite Super Shock of all time. I have an entire video of my favorite Super Shock products, so I'll link that down below. But this one, with no brainer, I knew exactly Flower Child. Doesn't come in this packaging anymore, but this is the best Super Shock literally ever. That's what I have on my eyes right now. I use this all the time. I know it doesn't look like it, but you don't need a lot. I literally just like to grab a little bit and put it on my eyes, or even just tap my finger and get some of that sparkle to have a little bit of glitter on my eyes. This is perfect. If you get any Super Shock, get this one. You can use it for a million different types of looks. Bay, I don't have this one with me, but this is such a beautiful Super Shock. It's like a black base with like purple and like different color like shimmer throughout it. The shift in it is insane. I'm actually wearing that color in the video of all my favorite Super Shocks, and it's stunning. I just like putting that all over my eye, and it creates like an entire eye look with just one eyeshadow. So that is, I love that one. The one I don't have with me here, but I'll put a picture of it, is Tassel. a perfect inner corner highlight. It is stunning. This is a fan favorite, so I'm sure you guys have heard of that one. Next one is Ritz. This is kind of similar to Flower Child. You can tell there's a pattern here, but this one's like a little bit more on the like bronzier side, but not too bronze. I'll show you the difference. So this one is Ritz. This one's kind of dried up a little bit, to be honest. I need a new one, but I've had this one for a while. It's like a beautiful champagne with a lot of sparkle throughout it. And then this one is Flower Child. So I'll put them next to each other so you guys can see the difference. Flower Child is a lot more like a yellowy champagne. It's a lot brighter, so you can see the difference. They're not the same, I promise. Drift, I don't have Drift here, but it is so pretty. It's one of my favorites, and I didn't realize I didn't have it here with me until I was looking for it right now. It's such a beautiful red-ish, like burgundy Super Shock. Oh, it is so pretty. If you like burgundies, you need that one. Okay, Deep Dive. This is, oh, one of my favorites. This is like a bronzy brown with pink and purple and gold and silver and so many different color glitters throughout it. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh, this as like in a smoky eye. Oh, I can never get over how beautiful this shadow is. It is so pretty. Sequin, this is a like fan favorite as well. I used the hell out of this when I first got it. It is like this beautiful bronzy, I'll put it next to Deep Dive so you can see the difference. It has a lot of sparkle throughout it. It is so pretty. You can see the difference. This one's a little bit more on the reddish side while this one's more bronzy. And then Millionaire. Oh, love these bronzy tones with like so much multi-dimensional glitter throughout it. I'll put it right here so you can see the difference. They're not the same. This one's a little bit more of a neutral bronze. They're different, I promise, but this one has so much sparkle throughout it. Again, it has that like purple, silver, gold reflect. You can see they're all different. This one's more like a warm bronze. This is like a rose goldy bronze, and this is like more of a neutral bronze. But this is like one of my favorites to just put all over the eye. Then lastly, Free Reign. I'm noticing there's a pattern here. All of these have like this purple, pink, gold, and silver glitter throughout them. But this one is a dark brown, and this in a dark brown smoky eye is so beautiful. It is a lot darker. This one is like dark neutral brown. It's more of a neutral bronze, a rose gold bronze, and then like warm tone bronze. So they're all different. I definitely recommend them though. They're so pretty. Super Shocks will never like be topped. I think a lot of people forget about them sometimes, and I don't know why, because they're one of Colourpop's best products, and it's like what made them famous. So the last daily sale will be on the 29th on Tuesday. So that's the end of the daily doorbusters, and this day will be 50% off lip sets. This one, I recommend picking something up from this sale as well. And this was almost like a no-brainer. The first one is the big box of lippy pencils. So I mentioned that a little while ago that I was going to keep talking about lip products, but obviously the ones that I mentioned, if you don't want to pick up an entire set, the ones I definitely recommend picking up some singles. But if you never want to buy another lip liner again in your life, the big box of lippy pencils is the best investment ever. I promise you, I've probably only bought one lip liner in the amount of years that I've had this. Like, I never need another one. This has everything you could ever possibly need, and I keep this on my desk at all times. And because of that, I never have to reach for any other lip pencils. You have this on your desk, and you won't even realize how much you reach for it until you just have it sitting there. And thankfully it comes in a really cute box. It looks cute on display. I've lost a few since I've had it, but they all look really pretty and like color coordinated and stuff. And yeah, this has everything. This, if you're gonna pick up anything from the 50% off lip sets, pick this up. And the next thing, this is also part of that same kind of family. Big box of lippy sticks. This has every lip color you will ever need. So beautiful. And again, I put these on display on my desk, and because I have them on display, I know initially thinking like, I will never need that many lipsticks, or like I'll never reach for them or anything, but if you have them on your desk, you will reach for them. Because they're always out here, I don't ever really dig for any of my other lip products because they're just out on display, they're right there, and whenever I need a lip product, it is there. So These obviously are great companions. Like pretty much all of the lip liners match everything in here, so it's great. The ones that I mentioned earlier individually are in this lippy box. So if you don't want to pick up individuals, you just want a big set, obviously the better deal is buy the big box of it. Visually already, the box is a great deal, so if it's 50% off, that's even better. So okay, the next little set that I recommend, I love this so much. I've got 3 of these I think already at this point. The little rescue lip kit, this is like part of, it came out with the Mandalorian collection. This has 2 Luxe lip oils in it, and I use these all the time. It has a clear lip oil with a little bit of sparkle in it, so this is great to just throw on and hydrate your lips. But the one that's my favorite is Dingerin, the perfect thing to just put on your lips and walk out the door. It is a lip oil with a little bit of a pink tint, like a pinky nude, and it's perfect. Perfect. It's like the perfect pinky nude to just throw on when you don't want to put on lipstick or anything, or like literally just like running to Target or something like that, you know. And the next lip set that I recommend, I think this will be part of the sale. Hopefully it's not excluded because it's a collab technically. The Winnie the Pooh Just a Taste of Honey little lip set. This has 3 Luxe glosses, and these are beautiful nudes. There's a nude in here for like every occasion. There's like a regular brownie nude, a more warmer like reddish brown, and then like a darker brown. And I have an entire video on this. Actually, I have one on Colourpop's YouTube, so I'll link that down below if you guys want swatches. But these are beautiful. I have such good nudes. The 3 glosses, and like I said, there's like a nude in here for like every occasion. It's great. The last little lip set I do recommend, I don't have it with me, but I'll put a picture of it right here. I was looking through the website last night to see what I could add that I didn't have or whatever. So the last thing I do recommend is, if you don't want to pick up the big box of lippy pencils because you don't use all of those shades, if you do want something more on the nude side, there is a vault called the Truth or Bare Lippy Pencil Vault. Basically all like nude brown tones of lip liners. A lot of the ones that I mentioned earlier in like the single recommendations are actually in this vault as well. So if you don't want to pick up individuals, I think the set also might be a better deal to do that as well. So keep that in mind. I'm just here to give all of my recommendations. Obviously you don't need to pick up everything that I'm mentioning. These are just what I recommend for each sale that are happening each day. So that is the last of the daily like doorbuster sales. The last day of the sale is the 30th, and that is just 30% off site-wide still. So that was a lot of information, but we are finally done, and that is the end of all of these sales. And I think a lot of these are actually really, really great. I definitely would say if you're gonna do any of the daily ones, I think the best sale is probably the makeup palette and brush roll for $40, and the 50% off lip sets, and then probably $5 lips if you don't want like lip sets or whatever, and then the $2 Super Shock shadows. But also the $9 9 pans is great too. I'm telling you, each day like the sales are really, really good. So hopefully that all kind of makes sense. If you have any questions or confused about any of the sales or whatever, leave a comment down below. I'll try to answer them. But let me just tell you guys again one more time, the 30% off will be going on the entire time of the sale from the 21st until the 30th. And that 30% off site-wide stays on, but it doesn't work on the individual daily sales. Hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, so like the holiday vaults, those actually do launch on the 21st, the first day of the sale, and that is included in the 30% off site-wide. So those are great deals. I don't think the mystery box on Wednesday is part of the sale, and then obviously like the $9 9 pans is not part of the 30% off, but that 30% off site-wide is going on for the duration of the week and a half. So I am like out of breath. That was a lot of information, but again, I will list all of the info and everything down below. I'll try to even just basically copy and paste this little list that I made for myself down below for you guys. I'm gonna give you guys as much information as possible, and so you guys can just get the best deal. Make sure you're buying stuff that you actually want to buy and not just like buying stuff because it's a sale, you know. Hopefully that this video was helpful for you, and you have any questions, like I said, leave a comment down below, and also just let me know what you guys are planning on picking up. I want to hear what you guys are gonna grab. I said earlier, codes will not work, but if you do want to use my affiliate link, I do appreciate you so much, and it really does help me out a lot. But again, you don't have to, and just you watching this video is just as much as support. So I appreciate you guys always. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video.